Hey there, chat here. Thanks for joining me. This is Ostranauts. Let's do some playing here. And I'm going to go and turn on my nav console and basically just going to go and loot a couple of ships. That's what we have on the agenda for today. No big special plans just yet. I just want to continue to try making a little bit of cash. And we're going to have a pretty nice payout here for my next mortgage payment. But let's go ahead and find somewhere to go and something to do in the meantime. Kinetic Jazz is a pretty good ship, as we saw, but let's go to this one here. Trying a new one. I went the wrong way there, didn't I? I probably could have just gone to request undocking clearance. I think, nope, I haven't paid my fees. Sorry about that. Let's go ahead and pay that mortgage while I'm thinking about it. We're going to pay a big chunk of it. We're going to pay 10% of what's left. A little more, well, not quite. That'd be more like 10%. We'll do that. We'll pay our other payees. And then we're going to get the heck out of Dodge. Okay. Dock info, request clearance, undocking. There we go. And I'm just going to drift out here to the side a little bit. And start some forward momentum, and we'll be on our way. There are some nice groupings of ships out this way too, but seeing all that flashing, I'm still not quite sure what that is about, but we're going to go to this one, I think. And looks like we got that. Go ahead and start getting the bearing to that. Gotta love it when it hiccups while it's in the process of doing that, don't you? Okay. And we'll straighten out our course. Not bad. We'll take that. We'll be there in 11 minutes. Sounds good. Now, I said I was going to plan out how I was going to move forward here, and I really haven't come to any permanent decisions on what I want it to do. It's kind of just, this is a little different idea for how I had been building ships, and so I'm just not fully excited on the direction I was thinking, but we're going to go ahead and give it a go. I'm going to start, I feel like I've got that backwards. I'm going to start, there we go, by putting in a couple of batteries. And, you know, I think I'm going to move this first. Pick that up, move it out of the way. Just get it completely gone. Drop that. Then we're going to pick this one up and install it. And I'm going to install it kind of right where it's at. Really close anyway. I think we're going to go right here with it. This doesn't have to be permanent. And there we go. So that'll be one down. Of course, won't be connected to anything yet. We'll get there though. And we're going to put the second one right next to it. Now, another strategy is to put them opposite each other. And then you have like a conduit running down the middle, and you can connect all those as you wish. But I'm going to go ahead and just go right here for now. We'll move this door out of the way, and we're going to take that wall out. Start opening up some engineering space. And we'll pick this one up. And the same deal. I'm not sure I like where that went. I I wasn't expecting that to drop that way. Okay, well, we'll go with that. I have some handy dandy conduit right here. I'll just put in a few pieces this time around. We'll come up this way and connect. Yeah, I think that'll be ideal for now. So install power conduit. Really only need a couple of them. Let's go ahead and use all 5. I think eventually I'm going to, and maybe I do want to move that down one more. We'll leave it like this. So I'm going to put in those 5 pieces, and away we go. Okay, so that's getting done and getting repaired. That's great. We'll come over here and see what we find. Yep, we're almost there. And we'll initiate the unmanned docking sequence. Okay. I'm off by a little bit here. I'll take that. That'll work. That looks like that's going to be a pretty clean dock, and it is. Let's see what we've got here. I feel like everything's running really, really slow right now. Ultra large, the Sly Pauper. Let's take a peek. That is a large ship. Oh, it's one of the good ones. Yay. Okay. We're going to have fun with this one, I think. I say it's one of the good ones. They're all good, aren't they? But this is a really big freighter, I think. And it's the Ryoka. All right. So it will have the other floor type that I hadn't used a whole lot in the past, but that's okay. Let's see what we can find. There is a dead body on there. So I am going to take some precautions and give it a quick once over from a security perspective. We will not turn off the dashboard in that. And inventory on the first bag. Start taking some shoes off. I don't know, I feel like the shoe thing is just a little weird. I get it, but it feels like, you know, maybe the suit would go over them. I don't know. And just a standard helmet. We'll put that here for now. Machete and light, so he'll be good to go. All right, we're gonna go running in there and see what we see. First thing we hit is a door that won't open. I think this one we're gonna scrap. And that's more out of expediency than anything else, but we're going to see that there's a couple of turbo pumps right here. That is good. That's something we will want to capitalize on. Let's see what kind of stuff is in crates. Weapons. Okay. More weapons. Starting to get a feel for what kind of ship this is. More weapons. And there we go. Nothing in that one. CO2 though, we're going to have to go back. There we go. Okay. give that another try. Yeah, maybe a little less of the exploration right now, more of just a walkthrough to see what we're up against, if anything. Another damaged door. So, going to scrap this one as well. All the doors are damaged. I was thinking if I had some that were working, I might see about connecting up a battery or something, but they're all going to need to be repaired anyway. I'm just going to get them out of the way. Okay. Kind of a gangway over to this half of the ship. I like these freighters. I think eventually I want to try to grab one. That door is not damaged, or in need of repair anyway. It's got some wear on it, right? But it's not certainly not destroyed. And we're going to start getting the alert here on oxygen or CO2, I guess, in just a second. So got the front right quarter looked at. Come down here. Helmet off. I do kind of have a lot of stuff in the backpack right now. We'll clean that up when we actually go in for real. Let's see about getting over here efficiently. Okay, there's been a lot of stuff in here. Do want to look at the backpack. That's probably not the worst thing to pick up, but we'll wait until we, yeah, we'll wait on that for now. Love finding backpacks, though. That's always a good thing. Drill. Wow, just holes in the ship. CO2 scrubbers. I can't remember what we sold that last one for, but I think it was a pretty good price, so that's something to certainly keep an eye on. Can we quickly get over here? Looks like we have to go down and around. I couldn't remember if there's another opening or not to these. But there we go. Okay, this is the reactor room, and there's a few pieces of it. Excellent. Lots of turbo pumps. That's not something to just pass by, as we have learned. I'm really surprised the CO2 thing isn't going off again yet, but I'm okay with that. And I know we found a, there it is, okay. Who do we have here? Frank Yu. I don't recall if that's a name of somebody we were looking for or not. Pick this up, and then we're going to go back, and it looks like the ship is otherwise empty, so we're going to put on the EVA suit and get to work. I'm starting to regret not selling these doors, I think. I probably should have done that, but it'll be okay. A couple of intakes. Maybe get some of this stuff arranged real quick. And then we'll get the EVA suit on and get going. That's a 1. That's a 2. All right, let's grab a few things here. Pick this up. And I'm just going to stack this stuff out of the way is really what it comes down to. We'll continue our build out in the near future, but for now we're going to do some salvaging. And I do realize it's taken up a lot of space of things that I could otherwise sell. I think my plan had been to do that, to install the stuff, but as things go. Some other stuff just kind of got in the way of getting that done, and I haven't done it yet. So we're going to go ahead and I think we'll install these. Just not sure where. Well, for now, I guess we can go. Can I put one right there? I don't think I can. Okay. Yeah, we'll go over here. Get that one installed. I'll put in a rack right next to it. This is not the configuration I necessarily want. This was out of ease of location for now. And that's installed. We'll go ahead and toss this rack in there as well. I do recall seeing that this will absolutely block that, is what somebody said. So let's see if that's the case. There we go. Yeah. Even if you can step over it, it will still block your ability to put in something like a rack. But we're good now. Oh boy. Not sure there's anything I can do about whatever's coming. It's moving away now, so I'm not even going to worry about it. And then in this rack. Okay. Is that what I want to do? I think that was where I wanted to go with that. So good to go. Bulkhead, did that have anything in it? Did not. Rack had just a blister pack in it. I think we're good to go for now. So these batteries are connected. I'm going to turn these batteries off. They will be my backup for now. Eventually I'll have all of the batteries on switches so I can turn them on and off as needed. But that'll work for now, and now let's get that suit on and see what we can grab. I do have a few more crates than I probably need right now, and that takes up space that I could otherwise use. You know, it's just kind of the pace I like to take the game at, though. I'm not somebody who's going to advocate power leveling or things like that. Obviously, if there's an advantage to be had that makes it easy, I'm going to go ahead and take it, you know, make use of something like that or take advantage of it, so to speak. But I kind of play games as a means of recreation and relaxation. And so things like making sure I have every last square filled up with inventory is not extremely high on my list. That's not to say that it's a nothing either, but it's just not where I need to be right now in how I think through this and what I'm wanting to try to get accomplished. You know, my immediate goal, as I've said, is to pay off the debt and to start to build the ship out, those two things. I want to get to where I have a little bit of a nest egg so I can have some other fun. And finding ships like this is going to make that a lot easier. I'll continue to build out to make it more profitable as that happens. Where did he go? There he is. Lost track of him there. Lots of documents. That's what I like to think those are. Somebody shipping paper. And that is a battery with 100% charge. That's hard to pass up. Corner racks can be a lot of fun. We already looked at a few of these. Yeah, I think I looked at all of those. Maybe not that one. That was the empty one. Pardon me. Just really making sure I'm not missing anything vitally interesting, and so far we're in good shape. How are we doing on food? We're feeling okay right now, so that's good. One more here. In my ideal world, I have a crate for everything like motherboards and heat sinks and motors and all of that. And they're all lined up, and I can find exactly where each one is because they're labeled nicely, but we don't really have a way of labeling things in here that I'm aware of. I do think that would be something that'd be kind of helpful so that when you roll over something, it says, oh, batteries. Hey, that's what I wanted. I was looking for batteries. There is a bag. Always a good find. Oh, we're going to grab the bag. He'll need to put that in his hand, but that's okay. Electronic parts, trash, trash. And, well, there we go. There's possibly something worth a little bit of money. Let's read it and see what it says. So we are in 2079, 829. Look at that. This ticket is still good. We are going to take that. This is why I look in these bins. I don't always look in every last one because that just starts to get really tedious, but you do find these, and I could probably sell that for $2,000 or $3,000. And I'm excited about that. I'm probably going to knock off searching these here in a second, though, particularly as I start to run into more and more that are empty. It starts to lottery effect. I'm probably not going to win today, so I'm going to just move on. There's a chair. Okay, so let's come and see what sort of hardware we have. Can I even get here? From where I'm at, doesn't seem to think so. Have I gone too far? Maybe that's what it is. There we go. Okay, hadn't gone far enough. That's not atypical, I guess. Some canisters. Big empty section here. So let's go see. This one did not have anything in the end. The other one had a backpack. I know we're going to want to grab that, although at this point I probably should just bring the cart with me, shouldn't I? Next time I go back, I'll do that. We're going to go ahead and take a couple of these alarms and that with us this time. And an N2 alarm. Okay, I've got to drag those. Okay, I didn't realize that. I thought in the past you could put those in a backpack. You can. All right. Well, moving on. What's this, a light? It's a light in pretty good shape. Let's go ahead and grab that too. We're going to want more lighting. Did start to see that as a factor. I can't remember if I went and bought some or not, but I know we were to the point where that was going to be a possibility. So here's a damaged door. We'll scrap it. See what all we get over here. HE tank. A couple of batteries. All badly damaged. Well, that one's not, but as you repair it, the charge will go way down. I have 4 batteries right now. I am interested in the switch. Won't have to buy one of those. Once again, it's not actually picking up. Okay, I am full on that inventory now. You know what? I should put these down here and I can just drop that bag off. Not have to think too hard on it. Light, that was another thing. Everything else I kind of want to keep. Here's a rack. A triple rack too. So a double rack is giving me, I've got to think about that for a second. The doubles are giving me, are they giving me 6? I think they are. It's 3 to 1, I think is the space. So it's the same here, 3 to 1. So not something to flip out over, not a huge find. Thrusters have been selling well. Oh, I see what they did here. I kind of like that. The helium tank is surrounded by racks. Nope, that's not what we wanted to do. It's too late, already done. No, it did it again. All right. I think somebody told me if I pick this up, I can then access its inventory. I'm not seeing that though. So, all right, I'm not going to worry about that one. 2 more batteries. About the same condition. Here's some fun stuff. So an intake, another intake, another intake. That's fine there. We're doing okay on intakes. I got a couple that I haven't installed yet. Piece of loose floor. Turbo pumps. I really am thinking I'm going to grab all of those because they have been selling fantastic. I hate to do this, but if he has a backpack, I really want his backpack, although I'm not seeing one. Yeah, it doesn't look like he had one. Okay. There's that door. I keep thinking there's a cut over there. There's not. It's down here. We have 10x up here. Ah, bullets. Can I stack more than 5 of these? I can do 10. I'm going to take those. I'm going to go ahead and check this one. Okay, nothing. And that's fine. Yeah, I keep getting like nestled in these little corners and I'm having a lot of trouble keeping straight where things are. This stripe of light, it's brilliant by the developer to put that in there, but I found part of the plan. It's a little bit distracting and makes me have to kind of lean around a little. I feel like I'm moving to see better. Yeah, here are the things that we're going to want to see about fixing. Start with the capacitor. Well, we found a pretty good hole here. And I'm going to continue to try to exploit it, grab these other parts. But I think for now we're going to end this episode and we'll pick up right exactly here when we start the next. I really appreciate you watching. I hope you're enjoying this Let's Play. I've said this about a dozen times, but I'm really enjoying this a lot more than I thought I would. I struggle for words sometimes, and I guess that's okay. I really appreciate the loyalty of many of you. Your regular comments and that keep me going on this. I do really mean that. Even when you have something to say that I've done wrong, I get it. I do want to, as I said earlier, I kind of have a way I want to play because this is my me time. Just like if you're playing while you're watching this, that's your you time, right? That's your time to kind of do it how you want. Again, thank you for your time, and I'll see you next time. Fair travels.